Hello, it's been a long time since I've vlogged, I know, but I haven't been feeling like myself for quite some time because they put me on these crazy meds. One I took in the daytime, one I took for nighttime, and I just was losing some weight, which was good because I gained 65 pounds on the old meds. And I lost 35 of it so far, and I just was so tired. I was sleeping till noon. I was throwing up every morning when I brushed my teeth, and when I ate breakfast I would throw up because of the involuntary muscle movement, because sometimes meds mess with your reuptake and your dopamine and your neuroreceptors and all that stuff, and so weird things happen. So I had really bad gag reflex, and I would just throw up like every morning, everything I ate and drank, and it was starting to get really annoying. I'd have to pull over on the side of the road and throw up. It was dumb. And I haven't told my doctor that I stopped taking my night med. And I started taking my day med at night so that it could be active when I wake up, so I could wake up easier. It took some adjusting. I woke up in the middle of the night a lot because it's stimulating. They can't say stimulating, but it's stimulating. So I woke up in the middle of the night a lot at first, and then after a week or two it settled down and I wake up. And I don't think I even need to drink coffee or espresso when I wake up. Oh, I bought an espresso machine because the coffee just wasn't doing it. Because I was so tired, I was sleeping till noon, so hopefully this new adjustment works. I feel like more like myself. I'm wearing full face makeup. I should probably turn on more lights. I haven't been wearing makeup in like, I don't know how long, like almost a year. I haven't been putting on my eyebrows. I haven't been doing full face. This is probably the first week I've done full face in like a year. And people like, I wasn't moving very fast either. I was moving really slow. And people were like describing me as relaxed and quiet and chill, and that's when I knew something had to change. So I am usually outgoing and I talk to everybody, and I would see people that acted like me and I'd get jealous, like Roxanne and Justine, and wearing makeup, Justine and Roxanne being really outgoing and talkative with people, and I was like, I'm jealous, and I wasn't being myself, and that's not how people describe me, and I wasn't describing myself in those ways, and I hated it. So something had to change. I need to not be crazy. I don't need a personality overhaul. And me being bipolar, I shouldn't have to take meds that totally make me somebody different just because I have bipolar, which a lot of things go hand in hand with bipolar, and that'll be a whole nother video someday with why I decided to get on meds. But I wanted to talk to you about pee pads and how, I don't know. Okay, so a year ago I went to Rock on the Range. There's no more Rock on the Range, rest in peace. It's like now Sonic Boom Festival or something like that. And I started taking a new med right before we went, and I was a total zombie the whole time, and I was totally untalkative, so weird. And I didn't bring any pee pads with me, and I was totally fine that whole week and didn't have one accident. So why do I need to live off pee pads in my day-to-day life? I mean, I went to the bathroom every 2 hours on the trip. Like, we pulled over every 2 hours and I went to the bathroom. And then I just would get bored at the festival because sometimes there was downtime. And I would just go to the bathroom when I was bored, you know, between concerts, so before people would bum to brush the bathroom. And I don't know, I was just fine. But serving, I have a server bladder. You can never go when you need to go. Because heaven forbid your guests don't see you for 2 seconds and they don't give you a tip because you didn't check on them or whatever. So I know I need pee pads while I'm at work, but I'm the kind of person that has to know where the bathroom is everywhere I go. And sometimes at work, I forgot a pee pad to wear one. So I have ones in my glove box. I have one in my lunch box. I have them in my purse now because I cannot forget them. And I've been trying to tie down a brand that I like the most. And I was using Poise pads level 4. And these ones, level 4. But like when I would sit down, I would get up and my pants would be wet and the seat would be wet, and it's really embarrassing when you get up from a seat and you look and it's wet. It looks like butt sweat, but it's wet and your pants are wet, and so they just weren't holding what I needed. Like a diaper when it gets too soggy, you know, it just was fine when I was standing up, but when I'd sit down, it wasn't fine. And I sit in my car and I sit on breaks, you know, at work, and I sit in the break room, and yeah, so it wasn't cool. So I started to go up to level 6 on the Poise pads. Ooh, here we go. Level 6. And those have been working good. There's only a few times where I have to take off. Like if it's been a really busy night and I haven't had a chance to go to the bathroom. Or I had one of those emergency, I have to go to the bathroom now urges and I couldn't. Because sometimes that happens. People say, oh, well, you're just not going when you need to go. And I'm like, sometimes there are times where I'm just like, oh my gosh, I gotta go right now. And it suddenly hit me like a hurricane and I have to go or else I'm gonna pee my pants and I have to squat like this like a weirdo. And everybody knows what I'm doing because my friends know about my issues at work because I talk about it. I'm not afraid to talk about it. My friend said, you need Depends. And I'm like, I tried those. I actually tried the underwear pee pads. You know, like for old people. Depends what pee pads originated from. First we had Depends, then now we have pee pads. Let me tell you, it was an experience. I used the whole pack because I didn't want to waste them. I thought because they were high-waisted, they would suck things in like my high-waisted underwear. Because you can't wear pee pads with cute underwear. And especially on level 6, it's wider. Yeah, the higher you go up in bladder leakage coverage, the wider the pad gets. And so there's no way you could wear cute thongs or cute underwear like boy shorts. I mean, you can probably wear boy shorts, but like I wear grandma underwear that's high-waisted. Like this, so it can suck in my muffin top. And I was trying to decide what I was talking about and I forgot because I went off on granny panties. So sorry about that. I can't go back on my video recording and find out because I'm using my phone and not an official camera. So I wear level 6 now and I've only had to take them off a few times before the end of the night because I filled them and I didn't want to have them squish out, because even if you have an emergency bladder leakage problem and you like have to fill the pad, unfortunately, which happens once in a while. It doesn't happen every night for me, it just happens once in a while. You sit in your car and your car seat's going to be wet. No matter if it's a level 6 or a level 4 or a level 2. So I have to roll them up and put them in the little napkin disposal on the side of the toilet and it's embarrassing. So I've been doing Kegel exercises with the weights. I don't know if I have it near me. I keep it under my pillow because that way I can remind myself to do my Kegel exercises. But some people say, like, I can never hold. Sometimes I have to go to the bathroom like emergency. and other times I can hold it for like hours. And my work friends say, like, I can never hold it as long as you hold it. You can hold it for hours. And I'm like, not every time. So, yeah. I swear I have strong Kegels. I really, really swear I do. But, I don't know. I was thinking about talking to my doctor about that. I have to go see her on Tuesday. Tell her I stopped taking my aripiprazole, that I have bladder problems. It depends. If she has a student in with her at the school, student health center, I don't know how much I'm going to talk about my bladder issues because I just rather have that be a me and her conversation because I don't need some guy that was in there last time hearing about pee pads. I shouldn't be ashamed, but I am ashamed because he's never had a kid. He's young. He's never dealt with a wife who's had a kid. Maybe he has. Maybe I'm just judging. Maybe I'm just judging the situation and I shouldn't. I should probably just talk about it. It's affecting my life. Life with pee pads. Daily. What else has been going on? Let's see. People are still watching my videos and I haven't posted in a long time because I haven't felt like posting. I haven't been on social media. I found out one of my friends is having twins. I just found out like the week before she had them. She's kind of a frenemy. She only posts like the good stuff in her life, and so you never see the bad stuff. So her life looks freaking perfect. And of course she's having twins because how perfect is that with her perfect husband and their perfect jobs. And I hate it. I know she's got a perfect brother with a perfect family too, and they drive me nuts. I don't even know why I follow these people when they make me like mad about my own life. They're always going on vacations and trips, and there's always these perfect pictures and dressing up, and she sews everything, and they have perfectly themed parties, and they're always going out, and they're always taking pictures with their cute little family all the time. I hate it. But I didn't know any of this stuff was going on because I haven't been feeling like going on social media. So, oh, I'm sorry, my pee pad is bunched up in my granny panties, so I have to fix it. Sorry. A little awkward right there. I have a move for when it gets bunched up. Like I have to do like this. Like I have to get down. I have to go like. And people are like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, adjusting. This is my life. I already had a bad bladder to begin with, and then have a baby on top of that. Maybe the baby didn't make it worse. Maybe we just have a bad bladder. Maybe I'm just making it all up in my head. Maybe I can go to the bathroom. Maybe I don't have emergencies. Maybe it's all mental. That's why I need to talk to my doctor. And that's why I'm posting to update everybody about my life and where I've been in the past year. And I'm taking my last final on Thursday for a year and a half. Hopefully I get into my program next March is when the application is due. For occupational therapy assisting, I need to do 50 hours of occupational therapy volunteering to make sure that's what I want to do before I turn in the application in March. So I'm getting going on that. I've already emailed some people, put out some feelers, and hopefully I'll get a nibble back so I can get that going. I saw Endgame today with my dad because I have Tuesday nights off. I work at the buffet at a casino. I love it. One day a week I work at my old job at the restaurant in the casino, and I hate it because they're short staffed and it gets really busy in there and it gets stressful, and I hate making guests upset. Even though it's beyond my control. And then we start running out of things at the restaurant. Like, it's bad. Like, we run out of, the list gets longer as the day goes on, and it's just embarrassing to go to your table and say, I'm sorry, we don't have half the menu because it didn't get prepped enough, or we don't have, like, it's embarrassing. I never worked at a restaurant where we just have to memorize this 86 list of all the things that we run out of. It's weird. But unfortunately, that's what happens sometimes. Yeah, so probably shouldn't have said that because I'm going in for a lead position, and hopefully no one sees these vlogs that I work with because they're kind of embarrassing. But yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. I feel like vlogging. I feel like going out there again and posting stuff. I've been heavily on Facebook and Instagram this week, posting on my story, which is rare. Still figuring out Instagram story because that's confusing. Facebook's is so easy, and then Instagram is a little bit harder for me to understand how to do your story. But yep, that's me in a nutshell over the past year. Still no boys, still don't care. I feel like I'm very asexual right now. I don't want to do it. There's a guy that's been talking to me. He's Indian. And I just don't feel like I want to put forth the effort. I just don't care enough. And I kind of told him that. I'm like, I want to be wined and dined before I make any decisions. Sorry. But other than that, there's been no male contact. And that is just fine with me. Because all I need is my little boy in my life. And to do things with him and teach him stuff. And it's about that time where he needs to learn his dad's phone number because mine's out of state. And so that would be a pain in the butt to remember. And it's time for him to start learning the alphabet and reading. And yeah, so now that I'm out of school on Thursday and I have this next year and a half off, it's time to focus more on my son and not on partying and going out and etc. So my brother comes home from his mission in 3 months, 90 days, and that'll be really exciting because my mom is dying for him to come home. She keeps calling him my baby. My baby, you'll be home. God, she's like 20, whatever. She's crazy. Oh yeah. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, I have a housekeeper now. Now don't judge me. My best friend is my housekeeper. She comes in. She cleans, but it makes me accountable. Like she puts the dishes out of the sink into the dishwasher. She cleans them first. I don't know what's the point of cleaning your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher, but she does. And so I empty the dishwasher. She puts away all my clothes. I clean the clothes. And she does the floors in the bathroom. Like whatever. I pay her $100 a month. And she comes over for an hour-ish every week and makes the beds and stuff like that. And it keeps me more accountable. So I pick up after myself instead of letting things pile up. I dump the trashes more and the recycling more. I don't let it pile. The recycling used to pile up to the height of the fridge between the door and the fridge, and it would just pile all the way up. I make sure it's dumped before she comes over because the trash man comes right before she comes over. And it's made me more accountable for myself. So hiring a housekeeper has been a good thing. I'm only on month 2, but yeah. It's been long in the works. I used to have a housekeeper back in my other house on Bonneville down the street. And it was just so amazing. I'd pay her so much money. I'd pay her like $60 to come over for 3 hours. But I pay my current housekeeper $20 an hour because that's how grateful I am. So, if you're in Pocatello and you're looking for a housekeeper, I know someone. She's good. She's a clean freak. She's OCD. She does the windowsills. She does stuff I don't even ask her to do. And she's like, I'm going to come over and we're going to deep clean your vanity. Ooh, my vanity. Yikes. And we're going to clean the walls and we're going to go through your boxes. Because I got her father-in-law ran his vehicle's hitch through my bumper when it was parked. And I went to get it fixed. The dealer's Flatline Collision Auto Repair cleaned my car inside and out, detailed it all, and put all my junk that had been piling up since before Halloween into boxes. And those boxes are sitting in my mudroom. over here. And I have my hiking backpack, my school backpack, my big purse, Salem's overnight bag, and my travel bag all right here. It's just junking up. That's my work apron. Well, here's my plant room. Here's my tarantula. Anyways, oh, here's my Barbie wall. Ooh, exciting. Anyways, so she wants to go through all that so it doesn't start getting junked up. Yeah, it's amazing. Also, if you don't know this, I'm an avid, lately, reviewer on Amazon, on Google Maps. So I like rate everything, especially like this espresso machine, this new thermometer I had to get, Meek thermometer. Those are the latest reviews. I reviewed the movie theater today, Endgame. So that's what I've been doing too, reviewing. Well, this video's been long enough. I better get off and put my son to bed. He's been watching PJ Masks. He fell asleep in 2 seconds after I brushed his teeth. So cute. So cute. Anyways, if you like this video or this channel, feel free to subscribe. I don't upload very often, but I'm hoping now that I feel better that I will upload. I don't really have much to say about anything. I do makeup, but on myself, I don't know if I should do any tutorials because I'm not as good as anybody else. But I am looking for a foundation for oily skin that mattifies and doesn't break apart on your skin. I've been using organic foundations and I've been having to mix them with glycerin, vegetable glycerin, because they started getting hard. The ones that are my face color, they started getting hard, and it's separating on my face by the end of the day, and it's just not looking good. So, and I have to powder it down because it doesn't dry down, and it's annoying. So I'm looking. So if you have any suggestions, leave them down below. And if you do subscribe, be sure to click the bell so you can see when I upload. And any negative comments will be laughed at and I might delete them so other people don't have to read them and get mad. Because even though I don't care about the negative comments, other people that subscribe to this channel read them and they get mad, and I just don't want to have to see a fight on my comments. Yeah. So that has been me over the past year. And look how long my hair has been getting. It needs to cut so bad, but I won't do it because my friend is too busy to cut my hair. Oh well. She's just as busy as me with 3 jobs and whatever else. She's got a baby, and I've got a 3-year-old. It's different. Alright, until next time, guys. Thanks for watching.